Hi, welcome to my introduction to Moodle's chat function. Chat is a text-based, real-time, synchronous discussion. It's not much different than Google Plus's chat functions that you may be familiar with or Facebook's Messenger function. Now, it can be set up as a one-time activity or it may be repeated at the same time each day or each week. Chats can be saved and can be made available for everyone to view or restricted to users with the capability to view chat session logs. As far as when can chats be used, what are some practical applications? Well, it can be used for regular meetings of students participating in online courses to enable them to share experiences with others in the same courses but in a different location. Also, a student temporarily unable to attend in-person chatting with their teacher to catch up with work. In a blended program such as the one we run at TLA, this is often an option for teachers and students to connect throughout the week when students are not in the face-to-face classroom. Another example is when students are out on work experience, getting together to discuss their experiences with each other and their teacher, or younger children using chat at home in the evenings as a controlled, monitored introduction to the world of social networking. Now I'm going to take you into Moodle and demonstrate for you how to set up a chat within your course and and as an introduction to some of the functions there as well. Okay, so here we are now in Moodle, and as you can see, I've set up a course to introduce you to Moodle's chat function here, and as well as to file folders, labels, and URLs, which I'll introduce to you following this chat presentation. So let me click here and enter into the course. As you can see, I have set up the course to run on a week-to-week basis. It's really just bare bones right now, the skeleton for the course. Nothing much more here to see as far as course content. But let's get started on setting up a chat for the students in this course, which is, as of right now, just myself. So let me turn editing on. And let me add a resource to March 13th to 19th. So I'm going to add an activity or a resource. In the menu bar here of the activities, you can see chat is second from the top. I'll just click on that there and add this activity. It's fairly straightforward. Now it's going to ask you to name the chat and also provide a description. So I'll just give it the name of intro to chat and description as well as intro to chat. Now there are some settings that you can change here. You can schedule the dates and times of the next chats. It's also going to ask if you give you the option to repeat or publish any of the chat sessions. Okay, so let's just put at no repeats, publish the specified time only, and I'm going to leave it as never delete messages. This will allow us to go back and see the conversations that we've had, and everyone can view past sessions. We will say everyone in the course can view past sessions. Now for common module settings, the ID number allows you to connect this to the grade calculation, the grade book. We won't be doing that right now. We're simply going to use chat as a tool and not assign a grade to it. For group modes, we can separate into different groups based on the activity. For example, with what we're doing in our OLTD course right now, we would have a different section or a different chat for Moodle 1 and another group for Moodle 2, just as an example. So it looks like I have everything set up the way I want it to be set up, and I will just click here and say Save and Display. Okay, so you can see that within the course now, the chat has been set up. So it's visible to all participants in the group. And I'm going to enter the chat now and fire off our first message here. So you can see right here that I'm the only one in the chat right now. If I had other members of the course assigned to this chat, they could enter into the chat and we could be having a conversation right here. So let me just type something in here, press send, and you can see that it shows up here. And if other people were in this chat, we would be able to have a conversation in here. So it's not much different than what we've done in Collaborate when we have a chat as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the chat box and exit from here. And it also has two different interfaces that you can use. The one that we were just in, and this one says it's a more accessible interface. So if you go into here, it's just a different way. You'll see that the messages just show up a little bit differently. The participants are listed here as opposed to on the right sidebar there. So I'll just type in submit it here. And you can see that the messages will be logged under the messages bar here. Okay, so as you can see, we've returned back to the course page here, and where it says March 13th and 19th, that's the week we're currently in, you can see that the chat is there. Let me go in and let me just show you a few more of the features, specifically a view of the past sessions, a log of the past sessions. So let me just click on that. So I'm going to list all sessions. And you can see that I've had two different sessions. Anytime that I've closed the chat box, it logs me out of that session. Now, I'm just going to click here, see the session, and let's see if what I had entered in, talking to myself, chatting with myself, but you can see that the messages have been logged and recorded here for future reference. So let me continue here. And so that's it for the chat function. It's a helpful tool, especially if you're looking for synchronous opportunities to work with others in the course. And if you're looking for a way to communicate if the students are located in different locations as we are in this course. So I hope this tutorial has been helpful, and I will see you in my next video on Moodle's on file folders, labels, and URLs. All right, so thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.